Hey Virgos, this is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your reading for today. Today I'm asking the universe. Hold on a second. I think we're wobbling a little bit here. Whoa, sorry guys. Hope that's not making you dizzy. Oh, whoa. Okay, sorry. That should do it. All right, so today I'm asking the universe, the person on my Virgo's mind, how do they feel about Virgo? What are their motives towards Virgo, and what is coming in for Virgo? And just generally, what is any advice that you have for my Virgo's universe? Oh, wow. Strong fire sign energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I would say that you're probably dealing with a fire sign or somebody who is embodying that energy. I'd say that they're probably feeling, they could have some water as well. I'd say that they're probably wanting to come into you, but that they're feeling shy to come in and message you. But we have already gotten 2 pages. Yeah, I'd say it's the same as usual. They are afraid about you accepting their apology. This is somebody coming back. Most likely from a past dynamic, or it could be somebody with whom you have a past life connection. So universe, how does my Virgo's person feel towards my Virgo? Yeah, they're worried that you won't want to build with them, that you won't be cooperative towards them. I'd say that they definitely have a plan. They have something that they want to build with you. But that they feel nervous that you're not going to be amenable, or that that you're not going to want whatever they're offering. They're very worried about that. I'm also seeing this person in the picture with the blonde hair. So you could be dealing with somebody who has blonde hair. Oops. Yeah, and so this is causing them to delay. This is causing them to delay and kind of, be in this place where they are just, acting indecisive. But I'd say that they're definitely thinking about you obsessively, even though they're not speaking to you. With the High Priestess, I'd say there's probably silence between you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or someone with a strong Capricorn, also Pisces. Also a Sagittarius here. I'd say that they're definitely thinking about you obsessively, and there's probably a lot of sexual motivation there as well. Yeah, they're really worried that they want to come to you and offer you like the best that they have to offer. Not just financially and materially, but also emotionally. They want to offer you the best thing that they can muster to offer anybody. And so the concept of that being rejected is like so terrifying to them, is what I'm sensing here. It would personify like things being completely poured out. So this could be the reason why we've seen some interesting dynamics in our readings lately about pregnancy. Maybe this person feels like if you need them, that you'd be more likely to not reject them. Yeah, again, High Priestess, there you are. And I feel like that could be confirming what we're saying here. Yeah, so they're watching you. They've got their eye on you, and they're maybe trying to tell themselves that, well, Virgo should be reaching out to me, because maybe they're trying to make themselves feel a little bit less cowardly, or like it's not their fault, but it really is. Oh wow, 3 10s all in a row. Oh my gosh. So I'd say that this is somebody who wants to take on the burden of fixing things so that they don't end. I'd say that this definitely feels like an energy where this person, where things have gotten close to the point of like, well, one or the other person is ready to give up, and this person is willing to take the burden on their back. Again, I'm seeing this blonde hair. So you could be dealing with somebody with blonde hair. You don't have to be, but I feel like this person is essentially, they're like, I'm willing to take on, the burden of, not ending this. But and again, with the 10 of Pentacles here, this is somebody who definitely wants to fully commit to you. Maybe they're worried that they don't have like the financial means to give you what they want to give you, or what they feel like you deserve, or that maybe they feel like you would not be interested because of that. So with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, I feel like this person, They might have something or someone that they need to cut out of their lives. Maybe they have a past marriage that they haven't fully legally, divorced from this person or something like that. But this is just generally them lacking clarity and not, and being very afraid of being cut out when they're bringing in everything that they have to offer, essentially. And I think that maybe, so they're hoping that they can come in some way and offer you something that will please you. I also think this person might be trying to build up their confidence by trying to find ways to focus on their own satisfaction, but they're feeling the lack of that extra cup. Because I noticed here that we have the 10 of Swords, Wands, and Pentacles, but then where's the 10 of Cups? This is somebody, or this could be sending us the message that maybe the thing that is causing this person to miss out on the completion and the receiving of what it is that they want is that lack of effort when it comes to emotion. There's some kind of emotional thing here that needs to be overcome. Maybe a tendency towards selfishness, a tendency towards emotional selfishness, something to do with the emotional realm. Maybe a lack of effort, or maybe just a prioritizing of how one's own self feels above everything else. And I think that could be the message here, that, to be intimate with someone, you need to prioritize. I mean, you don't need to be completely selfless, but you need to care as much about the way that they feel, as, you need to strongly prioritize the way that person feels. And I feel like this could be saying that this person being too stuck in satisfying themselves and keeping themselves comfortable is the thing that is making all these other efforts not come into fruition. Is because, to have the complete package, you have to have the 10 of Cups too. And this is 9 and then 1 over here. And I feel like this is saying that them trying to keep themselves emotionally comfortable is causing them to make excuses not to reach out. Because it's not that they can't reach out, and it's not that they would be treated cruelly. It's just that they would have to actually be humble. They would have to actually admit wrong. They would have to forego a sense of emotional power to be honest and to basically, ask for your forgiveness or ask for you to understand. They'd have to humble themselves emotionally. And this is the thing that's holding it back. So, but I feel like what this is also showing is that this person limiting themselves in this way, holding themselves back, and therefore not taking advantage of this very moment, instead putting it off, putting it out into the future, is discouraging the entire enterprise and causing them to feel like they should just walk away when they need to be coming in and apologizing. And it's really just a question of pride. So it feels like an energy of sabotage. It feels like they just need to come in and apologize and talk things out, make an offer. And I feel like everything would work out just fine. All these cards are bright, cheery, and upright. And I feel like everything would be amenable. But the thing that they're struggling to give up is this sense of, I never really apologize. I never really, ask forgiveness for the things that I've done. I never really make myself humble, in the face of someone else. And it's like, well, then that's the thing I feel that's going to make, that's going to make all the difference. It's going to make or break it. Universe, what is this 3 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 4 of Cups? Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So this person could be in a position where maybe they only are in a place of having the 3 of Pentacles to offer you. And they're worried that maybe that's not enough, that you're looking for somebody who can, move you into a big old house and, get you to that, 10 of Pentacles position right away. But that's an assumption, that they're making. I would assume that a lot of people would be willing to start from a much humbler place as long as they could be with the person that they love. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'll try to fix this for next time. It's like really wobbling a lot. Sorry about that. So what is this 4 of Cups? Oh, this one's trying to come out. I'll take it. Earth sign. Yeah, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, yeah, that's you. And this person could have Earth in their chart as well. But I feel like this is them fearing your rejection. They are afraid that you are going to reject their offer. And so again, they keep being like, oh, I'm just going to give it time. You know, I'm just going to keep myself in this place of indecision, not taking action. But at the end of the day, it's not because it's actually kind of sabotaging the situation is what I'm sensing here. And it's not because they're lacking in anything that they need. It's that they're having a hard time giving up this narcissistic, you know, or sort of maybe not a full narcissist, but this position of emotional power, you know, because when you open up and offer genuine energy and apology to someone, you drop that position of power and you enable them. I mean, basically that's when you are given the chance to either see that if somebody is on your side or not, if they are empathic or if they're a narcissist, is when you genuinely open up. But the thing is, you know, isn't it just better to find out in the first place? You know, isn't it just better to find out? So if this person is afraid that if they come to you and they open up and they try to love you and stuff, and then it just seems like you take all the power and start acting like you're the one who's in charge now. Well, you know, isn't it better to find that out, you know, right now before you commit to this person or marry them? And then, you know, so you're giving this, so, you know, you might as well give somebody a chance right away to really show you, oh, here we have it again, pregnancy. So this person might be thinking that you're pregnant or wondering if you're pregnant. But again, I feel like, no, so it's not that. They don't think that. I feel like they think that if they can get you pregnant, that this will sway the scales of power in their favor. You know, because pregnancy makes a person feel very vulnerable. What is this Page of Swords in the reverse? I don't know if there is a card for this Page of Swords. Distance. So you and your partner may be physically or emotionally. Yeah, so this person is watching you from afar. They're paying attention to you. They feel distant from you, but they're certainly keeping their eye on you, and they will be back. So expect to hear from them soon. So yeah, so definitely be expecting to hear from this person, and soon. They are wanting to reach out, but they feel like they're scared to. Oh, I bet my cards. Phooey. Sorry, guys. So universe, what can you tell me about this person? How do they feel about my Virgos? How do they feel about Virgo? I don't want to be alone. So this could be, they could be dealing with a situation or another person that they don't really want to be with because they don't want to be alone. But what I'm really sensing is that this person is really scared to offer themselves to you because they're scared of rejection and then being alone without you. Oh, the passion is too much. They're very passionate about you. And again, I feel like this is fueling the fear that, yeah, I'm scared of rejection. Yep. This is fueling the fear that they feel of approaching you and being rejected because they value you so much. I cry at night. Yeah, wow. This matters to them a lot. And that's why they're having a hard time approaching you. Is there anything else? Oops. It hurts so much, and also don't put up with my BS. So I feel like if you've stood up to this person, I feel like it's about the narcissism. But I feel like if you've stood up to this person, maybe you felt guilty or something, but I feel like they actually liked it. It made them feel like they could respect you. And it's almost like they want you. They like how you push them, or they like how you challenge them, and that you don't just let them, you know, get away with stuff. All right, so let's get some more clarifiers here. So what is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, so this person is trying to not think about they're trying to not think about everything, essentially. Like, I feel like instead of, they're just trying to sort of escape. There's some escapism going on here. Could be addiction, you know, so they could be dealing with, they could be drinking, yeah, drinking, to escape the feelings of inadequacy or stress about finances or about what they feel like they can't offer you. Or this could be, you know, again, the reason why I feel like maybe this position of emotional pridefulness is about the fact that maybe they feel, if this is a man, for example, maybe they feel inadequate as a man because they feel like maybe they're struggling financially and they want to be able to just like impress the crap out of you and offer you a house and fix every problem you've ever had and have you look at them and think that they're just like Superman. And so they have this, so they are holding up this sense of pride because they want you to see them that way, and they don't want to have to show you what's really going on maybe in their financial life. But I don't think that that's, you know, I think that, you know, obviously if you love this person, you know, everybody's different, but I mean, if you, I think most, you know, people that I know, if they love somebody, they'd be willing to, you know, help and, I mean, and help somebody deal with something and work it out together. You know, when you've got two people working together, it makes all the difference. But I feel like that could be what this is about, is that this person is just, yeah, it's about finances. They feel like they don't have the ability to offer you what they really want to offer you. And they want you to see them as Superman. They really love you. They sincerely love you. And so they want you to see them as like, you know, the guy who can handle everything and fix everything and who's their hero, you know, and they couldn't stand it if they experienced you feeling disappointed in them, you know. I feel like this is somebody that maybe they're taking you more seriously than they've ever taken anybody in the past. Like maybe they're being much more sincere towards you than anybody ever in the past. And because of that, they're putting a lot more on the line than they ever really have. Maybe they haven't engaged with romance quite so sincerely, you know, or with the prospect of being, you know, maybe like a partner and a provider or something like that. And so they really want to not disappoint you. It's like they just see you as this empress, and so they just can't stand the thought of disappointing you. Yeah. They're paranoid that you are going to reject them. Yeah, that what they have to give would not be enough. Or maybe they have some kind of past debts that they have to pay off or something like that. Maybe maybe they're the kind of person that like they're like they wouldn't want their wife to have to work or something like that. You know, maybe it's like, you know, they want to fix everything. They want to be the person who does everything, and they, you know, they don't want a resentful relationship. You know, they don't want you to feel like they're not doing enough, kind of thing. What is this Four of Cups? Yeah. And they're really worried about a relationship that becomes resentful or bitter. They just couldn't handle it if they devoted their heart to you and then it turned into a situation where maybe you resented them or looked down on them. And I don't think that that's what this is. I don't think that you would. You know, I honestly, I mean, any good woman, you know, is not going to judge a man on his bank account and is going to be there for him, you know, through hard times. All right, so what is this Two of Wands to the, so this person has been, they've been sort of staying back and not taking action and watching you from afar. But I think that what this is doing is that this is either causing them to reach out to a third party or maybe or make you think that they are reaching out to a third party, which is actually manifesting this rejection that they're afraid of. Because I sense that what the situation is here is that you know, that you love this person and you'd be totally willing to help, you know, to be there for them through hard times, but that you're not willing to be there for them through them cheating or going off with a third party, you know. So it's very ironic. It's almost like this person is potentially kind of creating this situation for themselves. What is this Eight of Wands to the Narcissist card? I just feel like, yeah, this person is not taking action because they see your value and your worth, and they're just afraid that if they come in, it's like they feel like if they can't, they're so afraid that they're not going to have your sincere love and sincere esteem, that they're just trying to have all the power. You know, they're just trying to hold all the power by making you feel rejected, making you feel uncertain. You know, it's like they feel like if they can, it's like they're very worried that they would inevitably disappoint you. And so they're anticipating that that's definitely going to happen, that they're going to let you down. And so they're just kind of trying to find a way to sort of avoid having to feel inadequate in the end, by making everything your fault, by making you the one who's the bad guy. But hopefully this person is capable of seeing through that and past that, and that, you know, there is the potential for a much richer and more beautiful relationship than they perhaps have previously imagined or been able to trust in. I think that this person has trouble essentially trusting you, or just, you know, women or people of the gender that they're attracted to, you know, genuinely trusting these people. And so they try to basically formulate a dynamic where they're anticipating the inevitable end, and then they're trying to basically formulate the dynamic where you're the one who's going to take the fall emotionally, not them. And so they're sabotaging real intimacy. But I do sense that this person has the potential to break through that they don't have to be this way. So, universe,